right, moving on to activity 7.3. Puppies grow up. It's kind of happy because it's puppies, but it's kind of sad because they grow up. All right, so we've got three parts to this problem about puppy A and puppy B. Number one states puppy A weighs 8 pounds, which is about 25% of its adult weight. What will be the adult weight of puppy A? So I know 25% is a benchmark percentage. It's one that's easily converted to a fraction. I know that 25% is equal to 1/4. So this means 8 pounds is 1/4 of its adult weight. So, and it's asking what will be the adult weight. So that's our unknown. The adult weight is what we don't know. So, lots of times we just use a standard variable X, but sometimes it's nice to use a variable that we choose because of what it represents. In this case, because it's representing its adult weight, maybe A or W would be a better variable to use. So I know that 1/4 of its adult weight, 1/4 times A, is equal to 8 pounds. So here, to find out what its adult weight is, to get A all by itself on one side of the variable, I would divide both sides by 1/4, which is the same as multiplying by 4. So you can look at it however you prefer. 1/4 divided by 1/4 is A, just 1A, and 8 divided by 1/4 is the same as 8 times 4/1, which would be 32/1. So in this case, the adult weight is going to equal 32. I could have also left it as 25/100ths. 25/100ths, A is equal to 8, and then in this case, I divide both sides by 25/100ths. So instead of 8 divided by 25/100ths, I would do 8 times 100 over 25. 100 over 25 simplifies. I could divide the top and bottom by 25, and it becomes 4/1. And then you have 8/1 times 4/1, which still gives you 32. Okay. So puppy B. Puppy B also weighs 8 pounds, but it's not, 8 pounds isn't 25% of its adult weight, it's 75% of its adult weight. So again, I could recognize 75% is a benchmark percentage. It's equal to 3/4. So instead of writing 75% times its adult weight equals 8, I can write 3/4. So I'm going to write 3/4 of this puppy's adult weight is equal to 8 pounds. Again, similar to the first problem, just divide both sides by 3/4. Divide by the coefficient of the variable. So 3/4 divided by 3/4 leaves A. 8 divided by 3/4, if I write it out horizontally, looks like that. And then if I rewrite it as a multiplication, it's 8 times 4/3. 8 times 4 is 32. 1 times 3 is 3. So I have 32/3. Now, I could leave that as an improper fraction, but because I'm trying to find out what its adult weight is going to be, and if I tell someone it's going to be 32/3 pounds, that isn't helpful. So this is a case where I definitely wanted to convert my improper fraction to a mixed number. 3 goes into 32 10 times. 10 times 3 is 30, so there's a remainder of 2. So this puppy, its adult weight is going to be 10 2/3 pounds. They're tiny dogs. Okay. If you haven't already, write an equation for each situation. And we already have. In our first problem, we said our equation was 1/4 of A is equal to 8. And for our second equation, we used 3/4 times A equals 8. So we already did that.